This is Anand from Geekstick. Installing PyCharm Community Edition in Windows and execute Python program using virtual environment. We are going to create virtual environment in PyCharm itself. Let us get into the demo now. Go to PyCharm and download Community Edition. Now PyCharm Community Edition is downloaded. I'm going to click on Next. I'm not going to make any changes. On Create Desktop Shortcut and Create Association, everything I'm selecting, and add bin folder to the path. So everything is set. I'm going to install it now. Shortly it will be installed. When we are creating the project, it came with this base code like main and the function called print hi. Here the function name will be given by the keyword def. In Python, the function name here, it will not start and end by curly braces. So it will go by the space, the 4 spaces. So automatically it will be taken as a block. So when I'm calling this main, it will call this print hi and it will execute. Let's see how we are going to execute. Yes, excellent. So what are the variable I'm passing over here? It came. Now it is in this virtual environment called VENV and it pertaining only to this project. Now what we are going to do, we are going to create the another virtual environment. Let's see. It's a project interpreter called Python 3.9. In this project Python. Okay, that's good. Now let me add a new one here. So either I can using this same 3.9 and create virtual environment. That is one way. The other one is if I go for this Conda environment, here I have installed Conda. So else you can use separate, the version for each and every environment, and we can use the different projects and we can set like this code executable, and otherwise we can, if you set like this, make available to all projects. When you are creating in future, when you are creating project 1, 2, 3, 4, for everything this environment will apply. Now as I have installed Conda in my local machine, I am not going to use this Conda environment. Simply I am going to use the virtual environment. Then, but here when you are using this virtual environment, everywhere I need to use this Python 3.9. That's fine. Now I'm going to create this virtual environment called VENV1 or sample env. Sample env has been created. Okay, because here I'm having only one. That's it. I'm going to create. Okay. Look here. Now it's set to the sample env. It's updating the interpreter paths. So next time when I'm going to create this main dot, in future, if I would like to install any additional packages, I can do it directly from here. Yes, it got loaded. Apply. Okay. Now I'm going to run this program. You see now VENV is disabled. Instead, the sample env got enabled. In this virtual environment, we installed Py2 Oracle. Perfect. It got installed successfully. Now let's come out. Say OK. Now again I am going to rerun here. Now let us back to the virtual env. This one, VENV. So far we are in that sample env, right? Now let us move to this VNV. How we are going to come? As usual, go over here, settings, Python interpreter, then select this. See, in this there is no Oracle, but if you go over here in this environment, Oracle would be here, Py2 Oracle. Now I'm going over here. It's a very base package. Apply. Okay. Now what will happen? Sample env got disabled. Now it will become virtual env. So this is one way of doing. But in the Windows itself, if you installed Conda, then we can comfortably play around like this. you will go to the settings as usual, project interpreter, and if you do add, we can choose the which Python we want also, that we can select. Python 3.2. It is ranging from 2.7 to 3.10, and we can make it available to a specific project. This is one approach. So, but for our basic requirement, we are going with this virtual environment. But in future, all of our session, we are going to use only the Vagrant, the Python Conda distribution only. In Windows, we are not going to use this Conda distribution because something doing it from the Linux environment is so easier. So we'll go with that. Yeah. In the next video, we will see how we are going to create the first program in the Conda distribution from the Jupyter notebook. Thank you.